John Wesley on Calvinism, once saved, always saved, and conditional security. Quote, Calvinists would deny that salvation can ever be lost, reasoning on the subject in a marvelous way. They tell us that no virgin's lamp can go out. No promising harvest can be choked with thorns. No branch in Christ can ever be cut off for unfruitfulness. No pardon can ever be forfeited, and no name blotted out of God's book. They insist that no salt can ever lose its savor. Nobody can ever, quote, receive the grace of God in vain, end quote. Nobody can ever bury his talents, neglect such great salvation, trifle away a day of grace, look back after pulling his hand to the gospel plow. Nobody can grieve the Spirit till it is quenched and strives no more, nor deny the Lord that brought them, nor bring upon themselves swift destruction. Nobody or body of believers can ever get so lukewarm that Jesus will spew them out of his mouth. They use reams of paper to argue that if one ever got lost, it was never found. John 17 verse 12. That if one falls, it never stood. Romans 11:16 to 22 and Hebrews 6:4-6. If one was ever cast forth, it was never in. And if one ever withered, it was never green. John 15:1-6. And that if any man draws back, it proves that he never had anything to draw back from. Hebrews 10:38 and 39. That if one ever falls away into spiritual darkness, it was never enlightened. Hebrews 6 verse 4-6. That if you again get entangled in the pollutions of the world, it shows that you never escaped. 2 Peter 2 verse 20. That if you put salvation away, you never had it to put away. If you make shipwreck of faith, there's no ship of faith there. In short, they say, if you get it, you can't lose it. And if you lose it, you never had it. May God save us from accepting a doctrine that must be defended by such fallacious reasoning. Quote, John Wesley. Blessings.